Sixers bring the heat tonight because, again, it is freezing outside. Monday, Taryn, with the slashing and the cutting and the speed. A very similar story for the Washington Wizards. We were used to seeing Jordan Poole and their star rookie Alex Sarr in the starting lineup. If you've seen the Wizards play at all this season, those guys unavailable. Malcolm Brogdon, Sadiq Bey, and Bagley unavailable for Washington as well. This is Kyle Kuzma. He was questionable coming into tonight. His valid last night against the Houston Rockets down in D.C. and Fred VanVleet took a nasty fall on Kyle Kuzma's leg, so good to see Kuzma out there giving it a go. Yabusele off the heel.
Sixers, the more rested team here tonight, should be playing with more energy. Look for a quicker pace without Joel or Paul George in there, guys who dominate the half court.
Kuzma
They are susceptible to turnovers. Had 18 last night. That translated to 35 points for the Rockets. And then, as we said, you're the rested team, so play with energy.
For Washington, this is Bilal Coulibaly, one of the numerous French players on the floor tonight. Good defense from Caleb. Nice closeout from Kelly on over to Tyrese Maxey off the Yabusele screen. Good set, just couldn't connect. Kuzma the rebounds.
This is what he's capable of off the glass. Ooh, thought he might have walked.
Yeah, I think he might have as well. Our officiating crew tonight: Zach Zarba, CJ Washington, and Suyash Mehta.
Better offensive rebounders in this league too. Started off the game doing just that.
Coulibaly as well, so that's number 2 on Bilal. Another offensive rebound off a free throw miss from Gershon, and Tyrese.
Rebound, whatever the case may be, you're catching a defense off guard.
Gershon has to lead the association in that category. He has so many offensive rebounds off of free throw misses. I'll check that out between now and Friday and get back to everybody. This is Carrington. Another offensive rebound for Valanciunas. This is Keyshawn George. Valanciunas has it stolen away by Oubre.
He thought Oubre went back to his man George, but he stayed for the double.
Kelly downhill and up and off the 26-point, 11-rebound performance in Monday's loss to the Phoenix Suns. Carrington. Okay. Well, it is chilly in the building tonight.
Should be okay by moving forward now, though.
Gershon hands off to E.G. Gets it back to Yabu. Kelly, little sidestep triple. Short on the 3. Valanciunas, the rebound. Kuzma knocked it away. Valanciunas somehow gets it back, and then what a block by Kelly Oubre!
Lets out a howl too at the end.
Oh, and then the ball without giving up some points there, because how about Oubre? Kelly's lost.
Confrontation. Little did he know Kelly would meet him at the rim and just be better.
So much energy, so much passion. Eric Gordon checks his defender. Coulibaly playing with those 2 early fouls. Good work by Gershon. Active hands there, getting a hand on.
Rebounds for the visiting team.
Valanciunas with 5 of those 9 already. Nick Nurse calls time. And yeah, Kelly's listed at 6'7", 203. Valanciunas 7', 270.
There you go. And what makes him even more valuable is, as of late, his defense is starting to really improve. Commissioner letting out the bat signal early here today. Dropping threes.
For those of you wondering what's going on, Corey Kispert has checked in. We've taken to call in Eric the Commissioner because of, obviously, Commissioner Gordon from the Batman series.
Correct the Mundo.
Just in case people didn't know what the heck we were talking about. Valanciunas, that is set.
Anything outside the lane, you encourage him to shoot those.
Gordon had a foot on the logo, puts this one on the deck, whips it out. Gershon, Yabusele straight at one point earlier in the season. Gershon. He's seen Yabusele going wild after one of those dunks. 16 points, 10 rebounds. He's second double-double of the season in Monday.
Jonas Yabusele. I was just trying to see how that sounds. You know what I mean?
Careful there. Careful there.
I'm just saying.
10-point Sixers lead. Coulibaly whips it out to Kyle Kuzma. Short on that 3-point attempt. And Gershon out-jumping Jonas that time. Doughton to Gershon. Kispert, good hands for Corey.
Sixers just a little careless there in transition. Got to make sure that you finish.
Just the first Sixers turnover tonight, though. Like the aggressiveness. Eric Gordon guarding the taller Valanciunas. Another Sixers steal. Oubre has it knocked away. Gets it back. Takes a dribble and lays it up.
Going right at the basket, trying to get high percentage shots and see if the defenders are going to stay with him.
And almost had another steal there. Kuzma, baseline. Yeah, Erickson getting some nice run the last week plus.
He's played in some meaningful minutes.
Yep.
And he's performed well.
Kispert coming off a great 23-point showing last night. Corey had 5 threes, 5 of 7 from beyond. We know that he is a shooter.
He was one of the main reasons why their bench had 62 points last night. 67, excuse me, more than half of their total points scored.
Doughton has his layup attempt blocked by Koulibaly. Here's Kispert now. Houston winning that one, 135-112 last night in DC. But as we all know, Rockets one of the best teams in the Western Conference this season. Kuzma spinning past Edwards. Oh, that was a
dribble, able to kind of break free from the initial defender, still stayed on balance and en route to the cup.
Oubre with a
position that often, but he's showing you that he's more than capable.
Picking up where he left off on Monday. Kelly 3 of 4 from the floor. Jeff Doughton Jr., Reggie Jackson, Kelly Oubre, Dembona has checked in, and Justin Edwards, the 5 Sixers on the floor right now. Again, no Joel Embiid or Paul George or Andre Drummond or Kyle Lowry tonight. KJ and Jared McCain remain out as well. So lots of time for these guys. Young guys like a Dembona. A lot of contact underneath. No whistle, so we play on.
Tough catch, though. That was the hardest part of the play, what will prove to be the easiest part of the play because the finish was even harder.
Good defense from Edwards there. A little less than a year ago, January 25th of last season. And now in his first full season as the active head coach. Kyle Kuzma off front iron. Good rebound by Edwards. High pointing that basketball. Edwards had 3 points on Monday, had a career high 11 in the win up in Brooklyn on Saturday. Jackson, the jump stop. And Reggie does a season best 9 straight now. Did not play much in December, but because of this shorthanded Sixer squad the last couple of weeks, he has seen a lot more action. Sixers now on a 16-2 run. 2:20 to go in this first quarter. Doughton trying to slow down last night's star for the Wizards, Corey Kispert.
Gets the shooters here wide open.
It's the most, what do they call it, the point forward? Most impressive?
Most outstanding.
Outstanding.
MOP.
Yeah. I knew it was something different than
yes,
valuable.
Exactly.
They like to be different. Boda kicking out. Kelly Oubre Jr. catches the front of the rim, but it doesn't fall. Here's Butler now, the 24-year-old.
You can see the Wizards still trying to push it.
And Butler cleanly, or it falls through after the pass. Jackson for 3. Skims off the front of the rim. Good work underneath by Boda.
And tapped it away from Holmes, who was trying to close in on it. Kelly came up with it and finished.
And interesting start to his NBA, actually, because you'd think the MVP Utah, then waived by the Jazz, signed a 2-way with OKC, let go there, and signed a 2-way with Washington. So now trying to get things to stick. Jeff Doughton can't finish. Here's Butler again. Corey Kispert sets his feet.
He had 20 and change last night against the Rockets, and he's picking up, it seems, like where he left off right now. 1 of 2.
7-point Sixers lead, 30-23. Justin Edwards.
Better after 2 a.m.?
Yeah, you didn't really care at 2 a.m.
Gotcha.
You go there with your friends, it was open, it was great. Justin spent a couple of seasons at Pitt. Out of a dem tonight because of the shorthanded Sixers club. 32-23 Sixers, 35 to go in this first quarter. Butler, nobody can
dribble, right? We saw him earlier go left, that time going right, meeting very little resistance on his way to the basket.
Now off the bench for the Wizards as well. Oubre with 9 for the Sixers, Eric Gordon with 8, Justin Edwards. Final few seconds of this first quarter. Plenty of time for the Wizards.
That was Champagny with the challenge on the 3.